Everyone, please say 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Good evening to everyone. Hi, Mr. Watt, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Bhante.
Yeah, right. And there is no vibration, right?
There's a little bit of what we call reverb, not much. You're much clearer than the last time you were in an echoey place. I don't know if everybody's experiencing the same thing though. Maybe they could put it in chat.
Yeah. No, right. Wait for a moment. All right. So, once again, I would like to wish all the dear Dhamma friends who are joining today with us a very happy spiritual Friday evening. On this beautiful evening too, we are here to practice the noble non-sectarian technique of Anapanasati. So, the Buddha, even after being enlightened, sometimes we practice Anapanasati because of its benefits that we can gain. Anapanasati meditation that we are currently practicing, that means breathing meditation, it is one of the easiest meditations that we can practice and at the same time gain benefits fast. So this is a meditation practice that we can gain benefits fast. So because of that, so Buddha always recommended for many devotees, many practitioners, to practice Anapanasati meditation, breathing meditation. So the students who are practicing for a long time, now they might have already experienced the benefit of breathing meditation. So even though you know the technique, that is not enough. Always, not only you should have the knowledge, you should put that into the practice. So, if not, the Buddha taught us that the people who have the knowledge of these techniques, but who don't practice, they were just, the Buddha compared them to the shepherds who are taking care of the other people's cattle. So there are certain shepherds, they don't have any cattle, so they take care of the other cattle. So the benefits goes to the other people. So just like that, so if we have a knowledge, because of that knowledge, the other people will benefit, but if we are not practicing, we won't get benefited at all. So it is very important It's very important to practice what we know. It doesn't matter if we know a little, so we should put that into practice. That's how you can gain benefits. One day, one young man came to the Buddha. I told this story before too. One young man came to the Buddha. He was from, so he met the Buddha in Rajya, India, modern Bihar. So he met the Buddha and he asked an opportunity to talk. Then Buddha told him, okay, in the evening I will give you teachings, and after the teaching you can talk to me. Then that young man stayed even after the teaching and met the Buddha. Then he asked Buddha a question. He told the Buddha that, sir, I have been coming to your meditation sessions and teachings for a long time. And I have seen that there are many contemporary people, individuals who join with me at the same time. And I have seen that they have changed. So their complexion, their way of seeing outside, and their perspective, everything has become positive, and they have completely changed to the good side. But there are a few, just like me, who are still the same. We have not changed at all. So I have been coming so for a long time, but still, why I couldn't gain the very same change? Then the Buddha looked at that young man and told him, young man, it seems like from your complexion, it seems like you are not from this area. Then that young man told that he is not from that area, he is from Varanasi. Then Buddha told him, so sometimes the people who are living in, who are the citizens of Rajgir, they want to go to Varanasi. Since they know that you are a citizen of, you are from Varanasi, they might have asked the path to Varanasi. Do you hide it, or do you reveal them, teach them the path? Then he says that, sir, why should I hide? It's not a secret. I willingly teach them the path. Then Buddha asks, do all of them practice the path and go through the path and reach Varanasi? Then that young man said, no, sir. Many of them don't read the Varanasi well. They don't, after following the path to a certain extent, they become unsure. So they ask from the people who don't know exactly the path to Varanasi. So what happens? Sometimes they roam around and come back without reaching Varanasi. Some of them go after taking a long time and traveling through many routes. Only a few people follow the path that I say and reach Varanasi. Buddha said the same. Young man, this teaching is the same. If you only practice, you will gain the ultimate peace and ultimate happiness. If you don't practice, you will be the same. You will have the knowledge, but since there is no practice, you won't change much. Understanding that young man practiced well, and finally he also gained real peace and real happiness later. So practice is very important. Whatever you know, you have to put that into practice. So that's how you can improve in the path. And you have to understand, so this is a practice which you let go all of your negative sides. Negative sides are the unnatural sides that we have developed Because ignorance about the nature, ignorance about us, ignorance about individuals. So you let go of that unnatural side of negativity, and you keep the natural positivity with you, and you try to develop it. That's what you are doing. You are struggling to achieve in this practice. And at the same time, you have to understand, first of all, you are doing this for your own peace and happiness, for your own benefit. And later on, what you are doing this for the other people too. So there is a side that you do first for yourself, and then there's a side that you are doing this for the others. So please do it out of compassion towards you first, and then out of compassion towards the others. And you are bound to become successful, and you are bound to become very successful if you practice with these understandings. So now we are going to start. So as usual, if there is a new meditator, I would like to remind them who are joining recently. I mean, if you joined 2-3 weeks back, or if you are joining today, I would like to remind them the first step of breathing meditation. But the other students, they are asked to practice second step of breathing meditation. Somehow we are going to meet each other in person in the next week, because I'm going to travel to United States tomorrow. So we'll meet each other in a week. On next Friday, I'll be there. So first step is, please pay your entire attention to your breath. When the breath is coming in, be fully aware, and be conscious about the breath. Be aware about the breath until it reaches and touch the end of your nostrils. And then it will go inside and wait very patiently at the end of your nostrils. And later on it will come, it will touch the very same area, and gradually it will go out. So when it is coming in, be aware. When it is going out, be aware. If it is long, if it is short, if it is gross, if it is soft, be fully aware. The old students, those who joined joined at the beginning of this meditation session, or at least who joined 4 weeks ago, they can practice second step of breathing meditation. So please pay your entire attention to the triangular area below the nostrils and above the upper. That means within this area, please pay your attention and keep on being aware about the touch of the breath. When breath comes in, it will touch this area and will go. Wait very patiently. When it goes out too, it will touch the very same area and will go. With a very concentrated mind, with awareness, with alertness, with an alert mind, keep on observing the breath. Now everyone, please keep your back straight, neck straight, head straight. Please keep your right palm on your left palm. Take a deep breath. Please let it go. Take another deep breath. Please let it go. Take another deep breath. Please let it go. Let your whole body to calm. First of all, let me pay our respect and gratitude towards the Buddha, reciting 3 stanzas, 3 short stanzas. Then after that, We are going to start today's silent meditation practice. Please concentrate. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Itimeso bhagava araham samma sambuddho vinyacharana sampanno sugato lokamido anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati satta deva manussanam buddho bhagavati Swakato bhagavata samditiko akaliko ehi pasiko opanaiko pacchatang veditabbo vinyuhiti supanimangno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujupadipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samiti padipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Iyadinang chattari purisa yugani Ate purisa pungalam Eda bhagavato savaka sangho Amuneyo pamuneyo nakineyo amnyali karaniyo anuttarang punyakitang lokasati sadhu sadhu sadhu. With a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with an alert, very attentive mind, very attentive mind, very patient mind. Everyone, please start your silent meditation. At this moment, please pay your entire attention to your breath, incoming breath and outgoing breath. If you are practicing the first step of breathing meditation, please do so. If you are practicing the second step of breathing meditation, please do so. Whatever the meditation technique that you are practicing right now, may you be able to concentrate your mind. May you be able to relieve your mind. May you be able to give rest to your mind. May you be able to cultivate calmness within. May your meditation be very successful. Very successful. Please start the meditation right now. Together, please start the meditation. Now, please keep the eyes as usual closed. But if your legs are paining, you can stretch your legs, then ease your legs, but keep the eyes closed so that the concentration will stay the same. We are going to practice now loving kindness meditation. We are going to share our loving kindness with all the beings in the universe. We start with ourselves and then gradually towards our parents, teachers, relatives, and friends, then towards the enemies, then after that towards the neutral people, then the enemies, and finally all the beings. First of all, let's share our loving kindness with ourselves. Calm down. Let your whole body to relax. Now, let's share our loving kindness with all the beings. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be very peaceful. Please spread loving kindness towards yourself first. Now let's share our loving kindness with our parents, with our teachers, relatives, and friends. May my parents, my dear mom and dad, my teachers, my relatives and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread loving kindness towards your parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Now let's share our loving kindness with our enemies. As always, I remind, we are beings with negativities. According to practice, according to the way that you train yourself, certain people have many negativities, certain people have lesser negativity, somewhat lesser negativities than the others. But somehow we have to understand, we are beings with negativities. We are not enlightened. We are not fully free from all the negativities. So we have to understand, because of these negativities, people might have done or might be doing certain things that you don't like, that are not beneficial to you, that are that brings hurt to you. So, as a wise person, we should not hold to it. We should let that grudge go, and we should forgive. And then let's share our loving kindness with our enemies. May our enemies also be well. May our enemies also be happy. May our enemies be very peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards your enemies. Now, finally, Let's share our loving kindness with all the beings. All the beings. Let them be human beings in human beings. And at the same time, maybe have different kinds of abilities, different kinds of education, so different kind of physical complexion and appearance. Maybe let them have various kinds of appearances, regardless of all those external differences. Please share your loving kindness with all the beings. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards all the beings. All the beings. Now everyone, very calmly and quietly, peacefully, please open your eyes. Please open your eyes. Let your body to relax. Now everyone, please join your palms together and please say 3 times, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Now let your whole body relax. Let your whole body relax. Dear dumb friends, that is the end of today's silent meditation session. At the end of every meditation session, we share some Dhamma, some advice, some instructions, further instructions related to the meditation technique that we are practicing. So, once again, I want to remind, if there is any meditator that cannot concentrate the mind, please follow the numerical method that I taught you. When one breath comes in, please be aware and say by mind, please say 1. When it is going out, please be fully aware and say 2. Like that for about 5 minutes. Keep on observing the breath numerically. Just go with 1 and 2. Don't go with 3, 4, like that. Just observe the breath and say always 1 and 2. 1 is incoming, 2 is outgoing. But later on, when you could concentrate on it well, so let those numbers go. Just keep on focusing. Just keep on focusing on your breath. We are breath, no one breath. And if you could concentrate very well, so let go of the breath and just keep on observing the experience. So stay right here, stay right now, be here, be now, and keep on observing the breath as it is. Incoming breath, outgoing breath as it is. Don't go to change, don't let it flow naturally. Your job is just to focus, just to focus. So, last 2 weeks, I taught you about the first 2 enemies of meditation. Not only they are enemies of meditation, they become enemies of our day-to-day life too. What is the first one? Jaime, what is the first one?
The first one, Bhante, is addiction to sensual desire.
Yes, addiction to sensual desire is the first one. According to Buddha's way, kama chanda. Kama chanda, in those days language, that means party. And then second one, Mr. Juan or Miss Grace.
It's to anger aversion.
Yes, aversion. So I told you that aversion is the second enemy and it has many faces. So it has various kinds of masks. Same aversion comes as fear, anger, hatred, jealousy, then discriminatory feelings, like that. So irritation. So with such kind of emotions, what comes out is always aversion. You have to understand. And then aversion. Today we are going. Aversion is vyapad, according to Buddha's words. And third one is tina mid, according to Buddha. Tina means psychologically we call it sloth. And then midda means torpor. Sloth and torpor. In simple language, we can say the contracting, so the contracting nature, and then so midda means freezing nature. That means, so when we are trying to do something, so there is a nature. There's a nature of our mind. So we close. We don't want to do it. We drag ourselves back. Our own mind. So by our own mind, we develop thoughts to drag ourselves back. We contrast. So then, that is the first nature. And there's another kind of mind. So when we are going to do something, so mind freezes. It doesn't want to do at all. So this motivationless, this no motiveness. So this lack of motivation nature of mind is called as tina nidhi. This stage, so we have experienced this not only during the meditation, but also during the day-to-day life too. So for that, first of all, let's go with the meditation. So when you are meditating, you feel, so after observing the breath for some time, we feel like sleep. We feel sleep. So we feel tired, and we feel sleep. So that happens because of this lock and hope. And sometimes you have to follow these kinds of methods to get rid of it. Number one, you have to understand that each and every breath is unique, and one breath you can only experience for once. You can't experience the same breath twice. So always make sure that you understand each and every breath that you experience in life is unique. Then, for an example, if this breath is soft, next breath can be gross. If this breath is gross, next breath can be long, and next breath can be short. So later on, when you develop in the practice, when you gain a certain amount of concentration, you will feel the slightest breath. So sometimes you feel like you are not breathing, but actually you are not dead. You are not dead. So the mind has become calmer more, so that the breath has become softer too. You don't need, so there is no much tantrum breathing. So we don't need a lot of oxygen to function. That's why the breath becomes very soft. Body becomes very light. So at sometimes please wait for a moment and so try to catch that slight breath. If you couldn't, so please stop for a while and take intentional breath for several times and then please restart again. So please practice like that. So somehow understand each and every breath is unique. You can't make two similar breaths twice. So keep on observing. And then when you have this understanding, your sloth and torpor will subside. And then, even though you have that understanding, still, if you feel sleepy, then what you should do is, so without opening the eye, without changing the posture, please take several intentional breaths. Take intentional breath for several times, several minutes. So take gross breath, intentional gross breath down for several times and keep on focused. Then that sleepiness will go. Let's say, even though you take intentional breath for some time, sleepiness doesn't go. Then what you should do is, then please stop the meditation and please get up. Get up and stand up for 1 or 2 minutes. And when the body is relaxed, sit down and meditate again. When you're meditating like that too, if you feel sleepy, then what you should do is, so you should please go to a tap and to your washroom and sprinkle some water, cold water, to your eyes. Sprinkle some water to your eyes, and then please go back and start the meditation. So if still you feel sleepy, at such times close your eyes and imagine that you are the light. Think about the light. So think how you feel during a daytime. So just feel like you are at an area where there is a lot of sun, right? A lot of so on a very sunny day, you are somewhere where you can feel the sun, and so you imagine the light. Then at that time too, that sleepiness will go. And then after that, even after that, if you feel sleepy, so then please walk a little. Please walk a little, and then sit down. When your body is fit, then you can sit down again and meditate. If all these techniques don't work, that means you are actually sleepy and body is actually tired. So please go and sit and have a nap. So so someone might think, why we should not nap a bit and start again. Actually, this sleepiness, this sloth and torpor, comes to the surface level during a meditation time, not only because of tiredness of the body. It comes to the surface level because of our impurities. because of the impurities that we have with it, because of certain negativities that we have with it. You have to fight it out, fight them out. For that, you have to practice. You have to practice those techniques, and you have to let those impurities, those negativities go down. So you may not be able to get rid of them completely, just like in Vipassana, but you should be, it is better if we practice to keep them under control. That's why we practice all these ways. So number one, you breathe slightly hard. If it doesn't work, then you stand up and wait for a moment and sit. And if it doesn't work, you sprinkle cold water to your eyes. If it doesn't work, then you imagine about the light. So imagine about the daytime. And if it doesn't work, then you walk a little. If it doesn't work, then you will have a nap. And after a short nap, you will come back and practice meditation. So during the day-to-day life, if you feel sloth and torpor at your workplace, or so at a place where you are doing something, so at any action that you are doing, at that time, please do these things. First of all, please understand why you are doing things. And number two, please understand, so what are the benefits of doing them? And then find out something that can bring a lot of pleasure to you in the action that you are doing. Maybe it's a job. So when you do it for some time, for a longer period of time, so you feel tired and you don't feel pleasure of doing that work. At such times, always try to find something interesting in the work that you are doing. And at the same time, compassionately, please be interested. Please develop interest in other people's happiness too. So compassionately think, may this occupation brings a lot of happiness, a lot of smiles to the other people's face. If you are a cook, when you are cooking, please think, because of my food, may the person who eats this feel happiness and smile. So if you are, if you are a driver, let's say we are a driver, somebody is a driver, so that person should think, so may my driver brings a lot of comfort for the other people, and may it bring a lot of smiles to someone else. So like that, so try to give by the action that you are doing, try to give a lot of smiles to the other people's face. So when you have this intention, your sloth and torpor will subside. I'm not telling that it will completely go away, but it will definitely subside. It will subside, and then the mind will get motivated. And then you will be able to continue your meditation practice. Right? So now we are going to finish. So I hope that you be able to practice the meditation technique very well, and using these techniques, may you be able to practice. I wish that you will be able to subside this sloth and torpor, and with a vigilant mind, with an active mind, with the very strong determination. I wish that may you be able to practice continue to practice very, very well, right? So now I'm going to finish. And now everyone please sing. Today too, we practiced this noble meditation technique and accumulated a lot of positive energy. By the power of that positive energy, may all our troubles be. May all the good things happen in our life. Practicing Dhamma path, practicing this noble non-sectarian meditation technique. May all come attain real peace, real happiness, purification of mind, Nibbana. Everyone, please concentrate. Please concentrate. Abhimadana se nichang vada pachai Chataro dhamma vadanti Aruvanno sukham balam Ayurarogya sampatti Sagya sampatti mevacha Ato nibbana sampatti Iminati samijjatu. May you all be well, may you all be happy, may you all be very peaceful, and see you all in the next week in person. Sukhi Bhava. Sukhi Bhava. Right. Good night, Mr. Howard.
Good night, Bhante. Thank you so much. Safe travels home to America.
Thank you so much. Good night, Jaime. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches, Bhante. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Me, de nada. Rahul and Pragati, good night.
Good night, Bhante. Thank you so much and have a safe flight.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And good night, Megan.
Good night, Bhante. Thank you and have a good flight home.
Oh, thank you so much. See you there.
Okay, I'll see
Good
you
night,
next week.
Bipul. Yes. Good night, Bipul.
Thank you, Bhante. See you soon.
Yeah, see you soon. See you soon at the temple in the next week. May you be happy.